At the top of the home page, there's an interactive navigation. Upon hovering, it underlines, letting you know which page you're going to. There's interactive text boxes and containers allowing for images and text to display based on screen size. There's an volunteer apply in person pop-up that allows you to fill out the information, and then upon submission, thanks you for your submission. There's the donation now button. Again, opens up a full display. Once you enter an amount, card information does display. Upon clicking donate now, it also thanks you for your donation. There's a fully customizable table for upcoming events, as well as a hyperlink at the bottom, allowing users to have easy contact information for the organization, as well as social media icons at the bottom, allowing them to go to these social media pages.
Hi, my name is Haven Davison, and I'm doing the About Us page. As you notice, the theme is soft white and green, which gives a calm and natural vibe that fits the mission. At the top of the page, you'll see the title behind About Us. Nice and clear. Right under it is the mission statement, which explains what the group is all about, helping veterans by connecting them with trained service animals. Below, there's a section for team information. We don't have real bios yet, but this is where you see photos. This is where you see roles of people who make the nonprofit run, like their trainers, funders, lead development, designers, team leaders, testing, and images, and all that. I keep the layout neat and user-friendly with a big readable text and smooth spacing. It works well on desktops and looks great on small screens too. This page helps people understand the heart behind the organization, and it sets the tone for the rest of the site by being kind and welcoming and supportive. Hi, this is Haven Davison speaking, and we are excited about our job and volunteer application interface. This is the portion of our site that helps us connect with potential perceptions that want to come to work with our organization. As you can come down, it's easy to scroll. You have how can I help you apply. End users can fill out the form and give us personal information available and what they're interested in doing with us. Once we receive this form, we can schedule an interview to move forward with the application. Hi, this is Haven Davison, and I am doing the successful story page. As you can notice, this page is all about showing the much difference this program can make. It shows a real life style example of animals that was in bad shape, but we go with love and care supported thanks to the veterans who adopted them. At the top of the header that says successful stories with a short message, and every animal has stories. These amazing recoveries were my Smiles Walk battles. Below there's an animal like Midnight the cat, who has rescued when she was dangerous, underweight, and barely survived. Thanks to the help she got, she's now healthy, confident, and living with a veteran who adores her. Under there is the Chance the dog, who was taken and brought back through help and care. We show before and after pictures to show the transformation feel real. You can really see the change. The whole page is used the same calm and clean style as the rest of the site, soft green and white, and big, easy to read letters, so it feels peaceful and hopeful. This page is here to inspire individuals with to show the amazing impact this group can have, both on the animal and the veterans they match with. And as you notice, at every end of the page, if there's any question, please feel free to contact us. And that is the successful story page.
When designing the Meet the Animals page, I chose to go with a responsive 3-grid pattern that allows for responsive screen resizing. With the same navigation bar as before, you're able to navigate to any page as needed. When hovering over the images, you're able to click, displaying more information about the animals. Upon resize, you're able to watch the grid fully adjust to the screen size. As well as on the bottom, you have your Contact Us Here page, allowing you to take you to the contact page and then go back as such. You also have your social media links on the bottom. For the consumer, this would allow them to easily be able to see all animals in the shelter currently, as well as for the organization, it allows them to easily update the page to fit as many animals on the page as needed.
This is Haven Davison. I'm doing the adoption program. Oz adoption program gives detail on how we connect the service animals to their new home and veterans. It gives a step-to-step process, like nominate a veteran and how to do it, review and approve, training and preparation, and adoption day. And process, it gives these steps to us process to let end users know what to expect when the process has begun. We also have a nominated button for it makes it easier for people to nominate veterans for this program. We like being thrilled with Oz clientele. It gives them the best experience to Oz service. And as you can see, it asks us questions like your name, your email, your phone, their information, and why should they, to help us decide. Hi, I'm Haven Davison, and I'll walk you through Oz's team design and testing process for thank you for your service. Oz's goal was to make a clear, emotional, and user-friendly website for this nonprofit that trains service animals for veterans. We started with planning and research. We imagine ourselves as real developers working for the organization. We discussed the target audience and how the website should feel. Soft, respectful, easy to use. Next, we pick a calm, natural color scheme with soft greens and whites. This created a peaceful tone that matched the mission of the nonprofit. It's an easy on the eyes, which helps with accessibility. Next, we hit the flowchart. We build a flowchart to plan out our user journey. It makes visitors can easily move from homepage to About Us, the successful story, Meet the Animals, and finally adoption page, as you can see through each one. Each page includes a negative menu and a footer link, so users can never get lost, as you can tell through each one. I'll slow down so you can see. Next, we have wave accessibility testing. We ran wave tests on every page to check accessibility. As you can see, the home page, About Us, Meet the Animals, the application page. This text was too light on the background. The contrast page passed without any contrast issues. We plan to darken the color slightly in the next version to fix this. We had the RevVet readability testing. We also run this test to check how easy the text is to read. Most pages were readable by users as young as 13 to 14 years old, which means our site is very accessible and clear to a wide audience. As you can see, page speed testing shows that all pages load well on mobile and desktop. The small issues slowing down were things like large images, outdated format, repeated CSS, and lack of text compression. These are easy fixes. We plan to tackle them in the next development phase. But as you can see, looking through, most of it is very good, just some areas. Now we get to the user review. We also got real users' feedback. User 1, a 22-year-old man, didn't realize the images were clickable. We fixed that with a hovering effect. User 2, a 53-year-old woman, couldn't tell which buttons were linked. We added underline and hover cursive. User 3, age 46, liked the color but didn't like some sentence phrasing. We rewrote some parts. User 4 said the design in the animal page looked great. User 5 liked everything but said the ESC key didn't close models. That's a Java issue. We'll fix that next time. 4 out of 5 issues were fixed right away. That's our goal with this team. What's our next step? If awarded the contract on our next step, our refactor is CSS to improve load speed. Reformat images and compress the text for faster performance. Fix the contrast issues. Improve JavaScript for better model function. Add backend so staff can manage contract and proceed donations. Run more user tests for extra feedback. In the end, our site is clean, readable, fast, and fits the emotion tone of the mission. It follows best practice and meets user needs with a few more tricks. It'll be ready for full launch.